Hi everybody. Today is another edition of Die Hard Wednesday, and I, along with two other ladies, are guest designing for Die Hard Wednesday, which was created by Betty and Markisha and Shanta. Hi ladies. Thank you so much for including me in this edition of Die Hard Wednesday. So what is Die Hard Wednesday? We are using our dies. Sorry, excuse me. We're using our dies. Get out those dies and be creative. Do traditional die cutting, maybe not so traditional die cutting, but they encourage us to get out our dies and create. So, yeah, so it's great. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you for being here on my channel. I will leave the links to the three of us who are guest designing and also to the three lovely ladies who are the hosts for Die Hard Wednesday in the description box below. So what did I do? What did I create and what did I use? This edition of Die Hard Wednesday was Sweet Summer Treats. So I decided that for me, I always think of summertime as hot, the beach, and popsicles, ice cream, anything cold as sweet treats. So I'm going to show you exactly what I used. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. I used this paper pad, Soak Up the Sun by Cartabella. And I mean, more or less, this is what it looks like, because I have a lot of scraps left over from what I created. And then I used this popsicle die, which is from Tailored Expressions. I used this mini popsicle die, which I think is an Echo Park die. So you'll see that in the note cards. I used these dies. I believe I used just the one word, sweet. That is from Hobby Lobby. Then I was going to use this a lot more, but only wound up using it for the label here. But this is also one of the dies I used. I used one of these large label dies. And then I used this sweet word from My Creative Time. So My Creative Time with Emma is who sells these stamps and dies. And then here, this is, I'll show you, I didn't use the stamps, but I also used the ice cream here. So it's mycreativetime.com. So I used those. And then I used the last release from Paper Tray Ink almost, I guess, a month ago, sort of. Like on the 15th of every month, they do a new release. So this last release, they released dies for cards and note cards. So this is the A7. Oh, maybe I didn't use the A7. But there's a lot of layering and scallops, and these are beautiful die sets. So I used, I think this is A2, and then the note card size. So those are the dies that I used for the cards inside, and let's get to the project. So I made a box. This is a handmade box. I did not use a die. And I do have a tutorial on this, as well as the link to my friend Steph, hey girl, who first taught us how to make this box on one of my older videos. If I can find it, I will link it as well. So what did I do? I used the paper to cut the popsicle with the little strip here, just for a little added interest. And then this stamp set actually is not, it's a Christmas stamp set by Paper Smooches. It's called Swanky Snow Dudes, and I used My Coolest Friend. And I heat embossed that with, Simon Says, is this it? Yeah. With this fine detail. Ooh. Come on. So this is white fine detail embossing powder. And then popped it up, used that label, the Sizzix label die. This is some gold twine from Martha Stewart that I've had in my stash for quite some time. I put some fun little enamel dots here and popped this up, and I also popped up the popsicle. I love this die, this nesting popsicle die. It's awesome. And then the cardstock I used is Creamy Caramel from Stampin' Up! So for the stick. And then I lined it all with the paper. The cardstock I used is Melon Mambo for the base from Stampin' Up! And then this is the Cartabella, the designer paper. So inside are my note cards. So again, I used the paper just to make it extra sturdy, and inside as well. So let me share with you these. Okay. Now I made 3 of the larger ones, and they're all pretty much the same because I used the scraps as much as I could to use the full 6x6 sheets. So what I did was I die cut the word 3 times just to give it some extra dimension. And then I cut these again from this die set. So it's great because you can cut out all kinds of layering and embossing dies with the set. And it's stitched and scalloped. So I totally love that. So yeah, so this is how it came out. I used the twine again to tie into the box. And then this is the ice cream, one of the shapes from the die set I shared with you. Put some stickles on the cherry, some more little enamel dots, and then inside is just a white mat. So those are all the same. And I'll show you here a little bit of detail. Okay. And then I made 2 of the, I like to put different shapes, but I also like to put like about 5 note cards when I do things like this. So I used this one, which is the note card set. And again, I used the gold twine, but this time here's the popsicle set that I used. And then again, with the same cardstock colors, this is the designer paper, the twine, and the enamel dots. But this time I used the smaller word in here. So you can just write a simple note, and then the other word, sweet, was too large. So that's that, and this one. And then with the leftover shapes, I created some paper clips. So for your planner or page flags, however you want to use these embellishments, this is the other shape of that die, which looks like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed my projects. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am hosting a giveaway here on my channel. To be eligible for the giveaway, you have to be a subscriber to all 6 of us. You have to leave a comment on everybody's video. And for me, that's all you have to do. I don't know if the other ladies are going to have other little comment rules or what have you, but just be a subscriber, leave a comment, a nice comment, please. And yeah, we will draw a winner on July 20th. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will check out the 5 other ladies and what fabulous projects they create. And everybody have a fabulous day, a fabulous week, and I will see you soon. Bye.